Hey, it's Carrice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Shook, host of the Undrafted Outlaws Sports Show. Man, listen, if you want some real down south, Louisiana-style Cajun food, you need to go check out DB's Cajun Kitchen. Yo, they got lobster and grits, seafood boils, signature fries, signature po' boys, signature egg rolls, and desserts. Oh, and my favorite, them gumbo tacos. Yo, they open from 11 to 8, Wednesday to Monday, 7 to 5:30 on Sunday. Located in North Las Vegas at 4343 North Rancho Drive. They even have to-go orders and catering. Hit them up, 725-780-1850, or go to the website, dbcajunkitchen.com. So, yo, don't just tell your friends about me. Tell them about DB's Cajun Kitchen.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On Hot 7025fm.com.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Carrice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
Radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on Hot 702.5fm.com.
This is Kristen Gamer.
Tune in now on Hot 702.5fm.com. Listen, boy, it's about to be a time today, sir. How are you feeling today, sir?
I feel fantastic. I got 8 hours of sleep last night. I'm hydrated.
Oh, 8 hours?
I think I got 8 hours. I know I got more than 3, which is what I normally get.
Wait, how do you go from 3 to 8?
I normally get 3 hours of sleep. I know I normally get 3 hours of sleep. Last night I got 8 hours of sleep. So I went to bed.
So you feeling refreshed? You feeling good?
I'm refreshed. I'm hydrated. I'm ready for the day. You know, carpe diem, seize the day, seize the diem.
Seize all of it.
Yeah,
please.
That's what I'm trying to do. How are you?
I'm doing pretty fantastic. Been it's been a hell of a week, even though it's only Tuesday. But it's been a good week though. It's been a good week so far, so I'm good. Trying to think if anything spectacular has happened, and no. Yes, actually, something spectacular did happen.
What happened?
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it offline.
Okay. Come on. Listen. I love a little offline tea.
I'll give you a little bit of your time back, and then
come on offline tea. I love that.
Right. So that's what we're doing. So what's up with you? Talk to the people. What's up?
Let me see. Did anything spectacular happen? Yeah. I got a couple of text messages and a couple of calls to set up some appointments. for how do I put this? PG-13 for me.
How do you put it? PG-13.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be NC-17 just without any of the F-bombs.
Okay, so no F-bomb. So I got this week. I don't know what happened. I don't know what kind of energy I was putting out in the universe, but I was getting dick appointment texts all week. It was crazy.
Did you follow through? Did you follow through?
I haven't set up for the week. I haven't set up for the rest of the week.
How many do I need to mail you some Trojan extra smalls or no? We good?
No, I don't need the Trojan extra smalls. If you have Trojan mediums,
okay. You know what? I like you living in your truth. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I like because y'all out here buying these magnums. Y'all have got to stop. Okay.
It keeps slipping off. That's because it's too big, sir.
Yes.
If it's falling off, it's too big, sir.
First of all, they're stinky. Stop buying magnums, y'all. Please.
What do you want to buy? King XLs?
Well, I want mine. Don't have to buy none. We were raw dogging it over here. Like, what are you talking about? But
me too. Same.
And you know what? Bye. I'm hanging up. I'm
raw dogging it too.
It is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I cannot.
And I'm hell, you see these waves though?
Is that what you got, waves?
On this ponytail, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking at your profile picture right now. Your hair looks hella long. How's your hair journey going so far?
It's going really well. I'm past the collarbone, on both sides. Not a chicken head. Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? All you bald heads out there, have a good day.
Oh my gosh.
Go blow dry your hair. Straighten it out.
So extra, I swear. I think it runs in the family, apparently.
What, being extra?
Yeah, because we had an extra ass guest that's in here today.
Oh, work. We have a guest.
Mm-hmm.
I love guests in the house. That means I have to behave.
Do you?
I mean, that's what, when I was growing up, my parents say, somebody come over, don't be you. It's just what they would say. Don't be you.
Be somebody else.
Be somebody else.
Be the person.
Be anybody else.
Need to act like they are. What is it?
Don't ask them no crazy questions. Don't comment on what they wearing. Don't ask them anything ridiculous. Don't tell them anything you know. Just say hello.
And we're about to do all of those things now.
Yeah, just say hello and go to your room.
Sir, did you really say hello and go to your room or no? Because
Absolutely
I know
not.
that was right. So I don't even the shenanigans.
This one time we was in the airport and I met a coworker of my dad's and she was fine. And so I stood up, I grabbed her hand, I kissed her. I was like, so it's pleased to make your acquaintance. I spun her around. I was like 13. She was like, your son is ridiculous. I said, I'm not ridiculous, you just beautiful. And she was laughing and blushing.
Sir, you were always a little mac though, a little macaroni.
That's why I got all these dick appointments.
Oh my gosh.
I won't even be listen. I'm not. I don't really consider myself a macaroni. I just be really saying what I be thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what shocked me. I really be saying the shit that's on my mind, and I'd be like, "Damn, you really said that shit out loud." I'm like, "Yeah, I mean what I said too."
You really said, "Hey, I'm just going to put this thing in your butt," and then that's it.
You don't have to be in your butt. It could be wherever you want me to put it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
I just want y'all to know this show is not LGBTQ friendly. We're not LGBTQ friendly, okay?
Yes, it is.
We're just kind of LGBTQ friendly. That's all we got for y'all.
LGBTQ adjacent.
Oh my gosh. Are the people on? Okay, yeah, I see people on.
Hey,
Instagram. People are on Instagram. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. I do have to go to a whole different system to watch Instagram, so
right.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I do see Maisha there. I see Charles Tatum there. I see a lot of other people that I can't see. It's like 163 people on there. I cannot see. But hey, y'all. And thank y'all for tuning in. Click that share button. Tell your friends about us. Those of you who are listening live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, go ahead and click that button as well. Tell your friends that we are live on Hot 702.5. And it's time.
Let's get into it.
It's time. I'm going to introduce our special guest. Okay, I've known him since he was in his nutsack. Okay.
Come on, hot to a fly.
No, since he was in someone else's nutsack, he was there. He was living, and I probably walked in the day he was conceived because
Thank y'all for
it was a very tragic event. I remember. I remember it like it was yesterday. Okay, and yeah,
I'm
and
so happy
then
that's never happened to me.
what? Now that your kid didn't walk in on you, or that you never walked in on your
No, I've
parents?
never walked in on my parents. My kids have definitely walked in on me.
Alrighty then.
That was
so
I can say that was a crazy. Yo.
So anyway, this guy, he's he's been around for a long time. I've known him. He's getting up in age. Okay, he's almost
Not you tried it.
He's almost that old,
Mm-hmm.
and he's always been my extra ass little brother. Aww. And I love him dearly. And today he's going to be spilling the shady ass rap tea. And I am super excited to get this party started. We got Wes DJ.
Yeah, DJ Mr. West.
Okay. We're going to celebrate you. I'm celebrating you. I guess I should turn your mic up. That would probably be helpful.
Hello. Oh, there we go. All right.
Am I coming in clear?
You are. I am.
Can I hear me in the back?
Can he hear me in the back or not? Alrighty then. So we're going to be talking about a couple of things. The first things I want to get into this weekend, Usher's Lovers and Friends, the music festival was canceled, child. They said, you know what, it's going to be 80-mile-an-hour winds. And guess what? It wasn't. Okay. And,
but it was still windy, though. It was.
It was windy there?
Yes.
It was, you know, how it gets really windy here. And I'm sure they anticipated that the winds were going to be ridiculous. And there is nothing surrounding where the Lovers and Friends festival was going to be.
It's outside.
It's a festival.
I would have probably just moved it somewhere else.
To Lorenzi Park?
Not Lorenzi Park, child.
Hey, Lorenzi would have worked.
Wes, were you going to Lovers and Friends? Were you going to Lovers and Friends, Wes?
No, I wasn't. I don't like outside things. I don't like festival things.
You like dirt?
I love dirt for the world, but I don't want to be in the dirt.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't really like festivals because I'm like, I don't want anybody to touch my shoulders.
I don't want to get shot from the
Mandalay Bay situation.
No.
How many times does that happen though?
Well, it happened here. It only take one time. Okay, we good. We good over here. And you know what? Maybe subconsciously, maybe that's why I'm really not feeling it because we would go to the festivals before.
Right.
That's not true, Wesley.
As long as you want to get shot.
How many house parties have you been to?
I've been to a ton.
And how many of those have gotten shot up?
All of them.
You kept going. So
well,
you can go to a festival.
Well, they wasn't shooting no fully automatic weapons.
Listen, Wes got street credit. First of all,
Solar's got street credit too.
No, I don't.
I don't know if his credit comes from the streets.
Yeah,
the way you be trying to shade me on here is crazy.
I don't know if your credit comes from the streets, crazy. Sir.
I don't have to have street credit. I've never tried to be a gangster. I'm not a gangster.
Me neither.
I'm a holy
no, okay,
roller.
Both of y'all got street credit.
I didn't ask for it. I wasn't trying to get it.
Neither one of y'all was trying to get it, okay?
I don't have no.
I'm sending y'all love and healing energy. Okay?
I don't have street credit. I'm not a gang member. I've never been. I don't know anything about guns and violence. I just go to church and praise the Lord.
That's all you do after you put a dick in your dicks in your booty and all of that, or what?
And my booty is crazy.
No diddy.
The way, like you really trying to come for me today, and that's it's because we got a guest. You know what I'm saying? What's really happening right now? You just
said you're praising the Lord.
She already told you earlier what's happening.
No, you know what? First of all, what you not gonna do?
I'm just saying, like, what's really happening right now?
The disrespect in here.
First of all,
shout out to everybody who's watching me look like an extra light bright. Okay,
I can't see you over here.
Oh, you can't. I'm sorry.
No.
Let me fix that for you.
Here with us, brown brothers.
Thank you, engineer. I'm dark skinned.
Are you?
I'm blacker than black.
You're not black, sir. You're brown.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
What's that song you been playing?
Not you,
black,
sir.
Black,
sir,
black
you...
on black on black. That song you been playing. Play that one.
Lady Black.
Oh,
my skin is so black.
Black.
Sing it again, Wes.
Black.
Oh boy.
Black and black.
Right.
Oh man. Shout out to everybody listening live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. What up, Quinn? Dadita. Yes, it's definitely the Diddy
My
effect.
queen.
Nora Karma. all of it is crazy. Okay. Lark, what's up? Shout out to Gold Pack coming from
Texas. Lambskin does not
That's
protect
weed?
from sexual transmitted diseases. But I mean, there's shots and pills for sexually transmitted diseases. No big deal. Just joking.
I don't know about that.
I'm just joking. It's a joke.
Back to Instagram because
grief.
Okay.
I'm taking everything so serious.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I act like I never had a disease before.
I've never had a disease. I've never not one time.
I've never had a disease.
I'm scratching my head. I don't know. It's a little
not
suspicious.
One I can get rid of. That's a joke. My queen.
Okay, so like I was saying, Usher's Lovers and Friends Festival was canceled because of the anticipated high winds. And those who were, some people flew in to go to the concert and flew right back out.
Who was supposed to be like performing?
What? It was 100
Usher.
It was 100 people on the Lovers and Friends thing.
100 people? Like legitimately? Like that's the number? That's too many. They're all the same day?
Too many.
See, 100 is too many.
It was too many. So I'm thinking, do you think it was something else?
I don't want to see 100 people. I don't even know 100 people.
No, because they did it before, right? Okay, I'm going to give y'all a list.
It wasn't 100 people.
First of all,
I thought it was a scam first.
Janet Jackson, Lil Wayne, Nas, Ludacris, Nelly, Akon, Neo, Timberland, Keisha Cole, Brandy, Monica, Eve.
Oh, that sounds good.
Jodeci, Kelly Rowland, Greg David, Sean Paul, Black,
Greg David.
Fabulous,
feel me,
Robin Thicke, 98 Degrees, Tyrese.
Oh, 98 Degrees. I love
Method Man, Redman, Rick Ross, Jeezy, Fat Joe, T.I.,
E40s,
SWV.
That's why they canceled.
Escape.
Too many niggas in one place.
Escape. Tank.
Let's go get shot up. I told
Jeremiah. Pretty Ricky. Genuine.
That's racist.
Mario, JoJo, Maya, Khalees, Lloyd, Drew Hill, Carrie Hilson.
Oh, Drew. Come on.
Carrie Hilson.
Lupe Fiasco, Too Short, Cameron, Twista, Juvenile, Paul Wall, Trina, Yin Yang Twins, David Banner, Lil Flip, Plies,
Lil Flip. Good grief. How much were these tickets?
Next. Nina Sky, Total, Black 702.
Total?
Marie.
Okay.
John B 112. Jay Holiday, Jay Quan. We got more. But I'm trying to figure out.
That's enough.
I know that they had multiple stages. I think that they had 3 stages.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Is this all one day? This couldn't be a one day.
This was one day.
No, it's just like 3 days.
No, this one was one day. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I think it was something wrong with the money because all of them people got to split the bag.
Whose money?
That's a lot of money.
How you gonna pay all them people?
First of all, if I'm Usher, I'm gonna guarantee I'm gonna pay everybody. So let's not go.
How though? That was 3,000 people.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket for some pocket change.
Somebody performing for free.
No,
somebody performing for the love of the game.
Somebody is exactly. Somebody's just going there to get their likes up.
The tickets were $695 for VIP for one day.
You said
$695 VIP.
All right.
Kind of
one day. General admission $595. Why would you get general admission? I don't know.
How much are they? $195 for general admission?
$595.
It's $100.
Oh, I'm getting VIP. Okay, what right. VIP? Do I get a hand job with VIP?
You know what? What we not gonna do is that.
Do I get a hand job? Usher?
That's what we not gonna do today.
From who?
We're not gonna be that gay.
Anybody on that list? I'll take anybody on the list.
Carrie Hilson.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson.
Nelly.
No Diddy.
Diddy.
Sorry, Nelly. Keep your hands away from me, sir.
Anybody on the list? $695?
Who was that?
Plus tax, plus ticket fees. And
all? $695 is the price.
Yeah, per person.
Boy.
Good grief. I'm just saying.
So that's the word on that. So in other news, in other not so important news, Jalen Green Is he a basketball? Who do you play for?
Some of these people I don't know.
Jalen Green is a basketball player. He's 22 years old, and he's been allegedly dating. He's brown. He's brown.
Jalen is a light skinned boy now.
He's brown. He is
I watch basketball, but I don't know these niggas.
He is allegedly dating
Drea. Oh, see, but look at this hair. He got the light skinned boy hair.
Who's Drea?
What is the light skinned boy hair?
He got the wavy hair.
The curl,
the 4B.
Oh my gosh.
He got the 4B curl pattern. 4A.
What?
Is this Drea? What are you talking about?
That's Drea.
That's Drea
from Basketball Wives.
Okay.
She used to date the dude from Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
She owns a bikini store.
He ain't black.
But he black.
Disrespect.
Jalen is a black.
Oh boy. Jalen Green has now fathered another child.
I think he's from Africa.
That nigga's from Ethiopia, bro. Y'all see it in his face?
Yo,
I see that nigga in the cab the other day.
He was driving your Uber the other day when you.
Yep. Don't tell you. Wait, my friend. Where are you going, my friend? Yo, get out of here.
Oh my gosh. Can I finish this damn story, please?
Go ahead. She's gonna have engineer children. That's gonna be beautiful.
No, congratulations to them.
So this is not the congratulations because first of all, Jalen Green and Drea are allegedly dating. Drea is currently pregnant, allegedly, with the baby of Jalen Green, where Jalen Green is also the father of a child that was born on February 12th.
Okay.
So what do they call those, project twins?
I don't know. I didn't get all that.
Irish twins. It's like me and my sister are 10 months apart. But
Jalen Green is 22, Drea is 39. How do y'all feel about those types of relationships?
I feel like she's a vulture. Like I feel like when
I can't hear you. Where'd you go? Oh no, I can't hear. What happened? I can't hear you. She dropped out and I don't have any audio.
Shoot, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Repeat what you said, sir. I mean, Wes.
Oh, no. I was just saying, I feel like they're vultures. Like they're just going after these young, rich kids, giving them some good coochie, turning them out, and then now they're taking them out.
So you think it's wrong? You don't think that old women should be not old? She's not old. She's a full-grown woman. She has children.
She is.
Do you think that she's like you? So you think she's taking advantage of this grown man?
I think that's out there. I don't think that's always the case, but I think it's out there that people do that.
But do you think she's doing it?
I don't know her. She can't tell you.
She is okay. So she was a basketball wife, right? She was on the show. She had a bikini line. She was an Instagram model. Ideally, right? She would be with somebody who is an athlete, who is famous, who has money. Like that's her clientele.
Okay.
Right. And people are saying that she got pregnant by him so she can keep a bag.
Okay.
Right?
I could see truth to that.
But like she can only get a bag if he has sex with her unprotected and let her have a kid. Right? So like let me finish before you,
because I know you live in Texas and everything.
Just gonna kick her in the stomach.
No, I'm just saying like she can only take advantage of him so far. Like he has to be participating in the things that's happening.
True.
Right? She's not like tying him down to a bed, Misery style, and saying, I'm gonna get pregnant by you. This ain't what's that Denzel Washington movie, Ricochet, right? Like she looked good. She's a pretty lady, right? He liked fine women, and she just happened to be 39. You know what I'm saying? Like. He got another baby. Like he out here really shooting the club up with a lot of girls. I'm sure this not the only girl he didn't got pregnant. These not the only two women he got pregnant. He out here shooting the club up.
Yeah, but the manipulation is there. That is like that could happen, or he could just be, I love her and I want to be with her. It could be both ways. I think. Either way, it ain't none of my business.
Yeah, it's all of our business. That's why we spilling shady ass tea.
That's why we're talking about it.
Duh.
Okay,
but
so you're about to start talking about the shady ass rap beat. Is that your business?
It's not my business.
Oh.
It's not my business, and I'm not living by it. I'm entertained by it.
Exactly.
Right.
This is entertainment.
But when the song go off, I got real shit I got to deal with.
When the show goes off, guess what we do?
You get back to your real shit,
right? And that's why we're here delivering shady ass tea with us today.
I am.
So, long story short, Dre about to have some Project Twins, and that's the end of that story.
Wait, she is having twins?
No,
no. The one
that he
Project
Twin is.
No, Project Twins is like the one baby daddy.
These ghetto terms.
When your kids basically born close to each other.
Yeah, when you got
in time,
you got two baby mamas,
two different baby mamas.
Two women pregnant at the same time.
We won't have to worry about that with either of you on the line.
All right, ghetto twins.
No, all my kids are about the same.
Got it. Locked in.
Y'all got the same last name. They all got the same daddy.
All my kids do too.
Same. See.
Oh boy. What's up, Albert? What's up,
Albert?
Mickey. Dre have been playing the game way longer than him, though.
My grandfather's name is Albert.
Your grandmother's
give you the tea. We about to give you the tea. ATM. What's the next part of the tea here?
Are we doing are we talking about this rap beef? Because you know what?
We will. We're going to get to the rap beef, but
okay. Wait, hold on. I have a question. Since we're talking about kids, since we're talking about children, right? I was a married person in life, right? And I love my mama, right? Very, very much. You know, rest in power, queen. Would you not get married to not make your mama jealous?
Would I not get married?
Yeah, I'm not gonna marry this woman because my mama gonna get jealous of my wife.
No.
So Marlon Wayans was doing an interview. And in the interview, he said one of the reasons he never married the woman he was with for over 20 years. He was with her from 1993 to 2013. The reason he didn't marry her was because it might have been 2023. The reason he didn't marry her was because he didn't want to make his mother jealous. And he told her the last thing on her dying bed, the last thing he said to her was, the reason I didn't marry this woman, was because I wanted you to be my number one girl. Which is a weird thing to say to your dying mother. Right? Like, not like I love you so much. I remember that time we was playing outside. I remember that time you made me cornbread when I asked you. But like, I didn't marry this woman that I have two kids with because I wanted you to be my number one girl. Like, how y'all feeling? Like, what?
But was he saying that just because she was on her dying bed?
That's what I was thinking.
No, that's what he said in the interview. No,
right, but is he saying it out of grief?
No, he said that's one of the 5 reasons he did not get married. He never wanted anybody to be over his mom or for her to feel like she was competing with anybody, because he said she was super needy, and that he didn't want her to feel like
that she was needy. So what is? I mean, obviously his brothers didn't give it.
Right, your brothers don't care. And then he also said
because they didn't have the syndrome you was talking about.
Oedipus complex.
Oedipus complex.
For sure.
Because they're older.
That definitely gives me Oedipus complex because he is the baby. You know how, little brothers are, when they're the baby.
I don't know. I'm not a little brother.
But you have a little brother. You have a little brother, though.
Huh? You got 2 little brothers.
I do have 2 little brothers.
It's the youngest, though.
My baby brother?
Yeah, the baby brother. That's where the Oedipus complex comes in, is typically, the son, their first love is their mom. And, that's what happens. They just.
Right. But it would be like, if he had an Oedipus complex, he would be like angry at his father also, right? Because Oedipus was.
Who said he
was like jealous of his daddy or something?
He was jealous of his father because his father was with the woman he wanted. Right.
Is that what he said? Is that what Marlon Wayans said?
No, Marlon Wayans didn't say that.
Oh.
But if he has that complex, that would have to be aligned also. I think that he is just making excuses why he didn't want to get married. I don't think he ever wanted to get married. I think he watched his brothers,
some underlying trauma, or
I think he watched his brothers get married and divorced, and was like, I don't want to do that. Like, what are these reasons?
Or maybe it's his sexuality.
You think Marlon Wayne's sexuality is the reason why he didn't get married? Go on, drink your water. I'm asking. I'm legitimately asking. You think?
I'm just trying to stay hydrated. Because sometimes the TV having you parched.
Jesus, I think that Marlon Wayans. I think he watched his older brothers, Keenan and Damon, get married, have kids, get divorced, and have to split their stuff and like go through all that whole stuff and watch them, because divorce is traumatizing, right?
For some, divorce can be very easy.
Divorce is traumatizing, right? For a lot of times, it's more traumatizing for the man than it is for the woman. Right?
So, you know what? This show is over.
No, it's not. You look it up. It's statistically. Divorces are harder on men.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Okay, and so he may have seen that, and he looks up to his brothers, and he was like, I don't want to go through the things that they went through. I don't think it's an Oedipus complex. I think he maybe just didn't want to marry the woman. Mm-hmm. He ain't found a woman he wanted to marry. To me,
yeah.
Okay, so earlier you was telling me I was screaming. Now you you whispering?
No, you weren't talking. It was just
like a woman. Don't know what she want.
Boy, yeah, I don't know. That screams other trauma to me. Mm-hmm. Like maybe he got some other concerns beyond the whole marriage thing, or maybe he just didn't. Maybe he just wasn't a monogamous person.
Mm. Monogamous people get married all the time.
It seemed like it was like last year, I think. Because
last year, I went to the comedy show.
I thought you were about to say he went to the funeral.
I was like, I was at the funeral.
What?
And I didn't see her. I went to the service. It was a beautiful service.
His mom died, and then he went on tour.
Okay, because
he went on tour to try to compensate for his mom's passing.
And it really seemed like he was doing that. Mm-hmm. It was like a therapy kind of thing he was doing, but it was still good. It was funny. I don't remember him talking about her that much though. Mm. Like to where he was like saying he was in love with her and that kind of shit.
He said,
I don't think he's gonna say that he's in love with your mom. The Oedipus complex is very risky. I mean, I took mythology in college, and they dig deep, and they make it seem like Oedipus was having sex with his mom, and it's just right.
He didn't even know she was marrying her son. So this is what Marlon says. He says, "You know what's crazy? My mother's death broke me. It shattered me into a million pieces because that was my girl. I never got married because I never wanted my mother to be jealous of a woman. I never wanted my mother to feel second to any woman. That was one of my 5 reasons," he said. "And my mom was very needy. I told my mother on her deathbed, I never got married because I always wanted you to be my number one girl. Those are my last words I said. Take that to heaven with you." It wasn't just the death of my parents. Mm-hmm. He also lost 58 people in the last 3 years, in a matter of 3 years. So not only did he lose his mother, but he lost 58 other people in his family, or 58 people.
I need him to list them.
58 people he lost? Why?
58 people.
So he lost both of his parents, right?
Because are we talking about John's baby cousin, Niecy's ex? I'm just saying, who are these 58 people that have died in the past?
He lying. He just
is this an exaggeration, or because
he said 58 people? Okay,
I'm gonna go to therapy. And now it is Mental Health Awareness Month.
He's going to therapy. He started therapy.
Those of you who are listening, slide this way real quick, Wes. There you go. Those of you who are listening live, though, if you do need any therapy, listen, I have access to free therapy for you. You'll get about 3 to 10 sessions. Just inbox me, and I will send you the link to sign up.
702 has EAP.
I'll take those. Yep, I'll take those 10 free.
We got you.
You know what I'm saying? But he said he's changed his life. He's living his life differently now. He talked
about his daughter too. I mean,
he's taking his life more seriously. He's like disconnected from technology. He's enjoying things like walks and therapy and exercise and things like that.
So it sounds so funny when you say walks.
I'm just saying what he said.
Things like walks.
I'm saying what he said.
Okay.
And so I mean, he's saying
that man healing energy.
Yeah, 100%. Like losing your mom is a tough thing.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of
losing a parent, it's hard.
Losing a person, right?
Not losing all people is hard.
Losing a person could be difficult, especially if it happens to be your wife, right? Listen, I don't know those of you who have been hiding under a rock somewhere. I don't know. I think this pastor, I feel like he's from Florida or something. Anyway, Florida man. Okay, this pastor gets in front of his congregation and he announces that his wife has unalived herself, child. Okay, and it just seemed a little off and seemed a little suspicious. And I'm going to let you guys listen to it here in a second, and you tell me your thoughts, because it just seems a little, I don't know, it seemed a little strange. So let's just say, hypothetically, your wife passed away. You the pastor of the church. What's your next move?
I'm grieving.
You grieving? Are you
me as a pastor? How big is my church?
It's your church. Your church. Your congregation probably got about 7,000 people in it. Let's say
7, and these are faithful tithers.
Clearly,
he trying to get that bag.
You know what I'm saying? So if these are faithful tithers, I'll tell you exactly what I'll do. Okay, I'm gonna make an announcement. I'm gonna say, hey, you guys.
Stupid, bro.
My wife just what? Pass the plates around. Don't bring me no chicken.
Pass the plates around.
Don't bring me no chicken. We're vegetarian right now. While we're going through our grieving process, we only eat green. Like that. Like 100. That's 100% what I would do. I'm gonna run the bag up. Yeah, I'm gonna
for the offering, and you're taking in the love offering as well.
I'm gonna run it up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna run it all the way up. I'm gonna open a GoFundMe. You can send it. We're trying to hit 50,000 before this blah blah blah, because her goal was to make sure I could go. She always dreamed for me to have. She always dreamed for me to have a Mediterranean cruise. She always wanted me to go to Greece, and so if y'all could just donate, so I could go to Greece, I can live her dream for me. Please, in Jesus' name.
So this pastor gets up, makes this announcement at the church service, and I'm gonna let you guys hear it here in a second. He makes the announcement at the church service, and then he says that this happened last night, and the funeral is on Sunday. I'm like, what?
He did exactly what Lawrence would do.
The funeral on Sunday?
ASAP.
We run the funeral.
That's a little wild for the funeral to be on Sunday.
Because look, if you wait for the grief to pass on people, you're missing your window of opportunity, right? You need to hit them when they so when you go to church, right? And the pastor be preaching, when the pastor is preaching, and when people start passing out, that's when they start. Like it's offering time. Like after praise and worship, and everybody's and the man leaning like it's offering time. So boom. They be like, oh, they just be emptying their bags out into the plate. So if I drop the bomb that, my wife unalived herself last night, I'm gonna have the ushers at the ready, right?
Not the ushers
at the ready. As soon I'm gonna have a before I even start, I'm gonna make sure they have a QR code to scan. Just in case they don't have cash.
QR code now.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be like, scan this QR code and donate to her foundation, which is Take Me to Greece.
Alrighty. I'm gonna let y'all hear for yourselves.
I hope he does the same thing I would do. Because that's what I would do.
And after the announcement, I'm going to ask that you leave church quietly and don't talk about the announcement here in the building, please, if you can, so y'all can stand to your feet. Before I make the announcement, I also want to say that my request to you is that you will continue to come to church and serve and give for the next little bit, because I don't have a break and I don't want to have to worry about the church. My break may be a few days, a few weeks, I don't know. I got a call late last night. My wife has passed away, and it was self-induced, and it was up in North Carolina, and we're gonna have a funeral for her next Sunday here at 3 p.m. And so it's all I can. Yeah, I'm just kind of going on adrenaline right now. So y'all pray for me and my kids and everybody. And she wasn't. Y'all knew that she wasn't well mentally, and that she needed her medicine that was hard to get to her.
This is Pastor.
So my thing is that how does he know that they knew that she had this mental illness, or was he trying to project it so that they would remember? No, I'm saying, you know how people try to fill you with information so that you remember stuff that you never knew. You'd be like, oh yeah, you knew she had mental illness.
That sounds diabolical.
It's that's what they do. They plant things.
I like some shit.
They plant things, and then that's what happens. You plant these things, you put these seeds out, right? You make these comments, and you make these, accusations against people, and then people believe that they are true. Well, that's what the pastor did.
You think so? So look,
I think that he was saying that he was like, it was self-inflicted, not self-induced, or self-induced, not self-inflicted. He said a couple of things that seemed a little bit suspicious.
Continue to give.
Continue to give. Continue to come. I ain't gonna be here though.
Right, because I'm taking a break.
I'm taking a break.
I don't want to worry about the church. I don't want to worry about my bag. Y'all keep coming and giving.
So that's it. So people worrying about their bags, people go out here filling, us with information. And those of you who have been out here dealing with these rap beefs, child, they've been filling us with a lot of information, a lot of things that have been going on and being said. Let's slide this way for me. A lot of things that have been said that we don't know if this should be true, but I don't know. And then
it's alleged.
Listen, this is my thing though, because I feel like Aubrey, right? He was trying to claim that he fed some information to Kendrick and it was a mole. If it was me and I fed some information to someone and we're doing a diss battle, I'm going to prove to you that but anyway, Wes, DJ Mr. West is in the building. DJ Mr. West is in the building and he is going to share. What's the good word?
So, I mean, you're talking about him planting this fake evidence that says that he's a pedophile and stuff like that. And I saw a meme that was talking about 10 years ago, Kendrick was talking about you suck and I'm better than you pretty much. And so he kind of took it to offense. So now the meme was, I'm going to plant this pedophilic evidence for the next 10 years. And I hope you take the bait later on. So when you saying that sounds spot on. But this beef, it goes back like a decade. These guys, like when Kendrick was first popping off, or when Drake was first popping off, and he had like a lot of popularity and everything, he took Kendrick on tour with him. And they did some songs and stuff together, and they stopped doing songs together all of a sudden. So I think something happened on one of these tour things that Kendrick just wasn't fucking with. And so they start.
But what I saw was like when you say that, what I saw was that Kendrick was on his tour after his, TDE tour. He was on a TDE tour on the bus. They saw that he was told that there was a diss out by Drake or something. This is alleged. I don't know. This was out by Drake. Everybody else, no. He did a diss. Everybody else in the diss was fine. Who he was dissing was cool with it.
That was Kendrick. So Kendrick
did a long time. It's a Control song. And he's talking about all these rappers, y'all good, but I'm trying to murder you niggas is what he says in there. So it's like it's rap, it's just rap battling. Right. But
your boy Drizzy was the only one that was like, my feelings hurt when you said that. So then the diss has come back and forth.
No.
That's what he's.
Well, I'm just saying it feels very light skinned, and I mean,
it's light skin energy for sure.
So no other skins could have that type of energy.
Well, no, everybody can have feelings, but it seems like.
But none of the other dark skins had a problem with it.
Just it feels like stereotypically,
they took it as a challenge. Like, all right, well, let's put some songs together.
I know some really sensitive dark skinned people.
You know some what?
Really, really sensitive dark skinned people, and some really diabolical light skinned people.
Oh gosh. Let's see here. Is trying.
So the beef goes back.
Do you think that this is a battle for bread? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm like, are they doing this? I mean, because it definitely did an increase in hip hop streams and views and things like that over the past week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe the past 30 days.
I think these dudes are not stupid. I think that they do the same things Lawrence would do. If his wife died, he gonna get to the bag right away. So 100%. they're using these things as like marketing tools, and here Drake already talking about you about to drop an album soon anyway. So this is why you're doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
So
do you think it was like coordinated?
I don't think they make moves without trying to get the money. Sorry, what'd you say, Lawrence?
Do you think it was like, or do you think they're talking shit about each other, right? Do you think they sat down and was like, okay, look, you're a pedophile, I'm a wife beater,
not a pedophile,
right? Let's talk about each other, and we can both make a lot of money. You can continue to molest children, and I'll continue to beat my wife, right?
I think he sent that on one of these records. I can't remember what name of it is, but I think he said something like that on the record. Them sitting down and talking about it. I don't think that's happened. I don't know.
I don't think they sat down and talked about it. But do you think that it's gone too far? You know what I mean? Like, is there
somebody got shot at his house? I think it went too far. I don't know if that's related, but I'm pretty sure it is.
But do you think that is because I heard that something else happened, like overseas? Something happened. I can't remember what it was, but they did something to Drake's stuff.
His OVO building. They vandalized it. They vandalized it. Put "Not Like Us" on it.
But also too, they're calling him pedophile. Now, if this is alleged, I mean, I guess it's not technically alleged if they're saying that he's dealing with people under 18.
Well, there's video of him at the concert kissing the 17-year-old girl, talking about, damn, you thick. Why you look like this? And she said, I'm 17. Oh my God, you're 17. She says, I'm 7. He asked her, how old are you? And she says, I'm 17. He throws his hands up like, oh man. And then he goes back, why you look like this? Why you so thick? And then he hugs her or whatever. He said, your breast feels good up against my chest. Then he kisses
her. My pearls.
Listen, kisses her on both cheeks. Kisses her on both cheeks on the face. And then
I was like, on the face?
I already knew you was going to
That's the forehead.
I already knew you was talking about ass cheeks. But with the forehead, and then he kisses her on the lips. 17-year-old. Someone said, 17-year-old is legal. It is legal, but it's weird.
Come on.
It's weird though.
So here's the thing: when anybody says that the age of consent is, the age of consent is 16, my guy, right? Like, just weird. Say you're a pedophile, right? Like, don't be telling me the age of consent. I don't need to know the age of consent because I'm not looking for somebody under the age of consent, right? Like, I'm not looking for anybody that close to the age of consent. Like, I like adult people, right? And so, like, when the age of consent is 16, it's cool. You're a fucking pedophile. Excuse my language.
I feel like if people who say things like that, like the age of consent, well, they're old enough. They're those are the same people who will do it if they were 11. Okay, like those are my thoughts.
I saw this video the other day where they was like, well, if there was no age of consent, what's the age? What's the youngest age you'd let that you'd want? People was like 11. I'm like 11.
Oh my God,
11.
You shoot yourself in the foot.
Please, in the head.
Oh my God!
In the head, go real. Like,
that's wild.
Are you being dead ass? Like,
but it's nasty.
It is nasty.
It's nasty, and then, and it's like you said, it's alleged that Drake is doing this, even though he didn't kiss that 17-year-old girl.
Technically, it's not. That part isn't alleged.
He definitely did it.
Millie Bobby Brown when she was 14.
He definitely kissed that girl, and then he texting these little girls talking about he grooming them in the business and shit like that. we all know that, like, you heard the rumors about people grooming people. That's, to me, that's low key sound like some sex shit.
It's high key.
Yeah. But his response to it was weird too, and he's like, "I'm not a pedophile." Not even saying that. Like, when Kendrick first said it, he didn't even mention it. He was when Kendrick first started dissing him, he was saying, "I don't have a lost daughter. I don't have a daughter that's not around." He didn't even say anything about the whole pedophilia claims and stuff. So that's like, you ain't even say nothing about that.
Right.
That's the first thing you say.
The first thing I would say, I don't mess with little kids.
I don't know what a hog tie nobody.
I ain't never hog tie nobody.
Fight for my life.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird. Are there any particular lines that we can break down here with this Kendrick Drake diss situation that we really need to deep dive in? Because I mean,
there's a lot. They're talking about so much. I got like 15 songs up here, really, because it goes back so far. This current one really goes back to First Person Shooter, where J. Cole's is like, "We're the big three," and then Kendrick responds on another song that says, "Fuck the big three. It's just big me," because he really don't fuck with Drake. So he like, "I'm better than y'all. It's just big me." So that's when J. Cole is like, feels the pressure to respond from his team and the fans and stuff like that. So he responds with this diss that's actually really good.
It is.
I don't remember it, but it was good.
You don't remember it?
I don't remember it because he deleted it.
Oh, okay.
He deleted it off his thing, and he did the whole apology thing, and which we see why, because this nigga Kendrick is
going for blood.
I like to use the word diabolical.
He's a diabolical.
He is nasty work. Is a menace for real. It's like, when I heard these songs that he was coming out with, especially the Meet the Grams one, we're talking to his kids, talking to his kids and his mother,
talking to his mom and
his daddy. He sent letters to your
own my mama is wild work.
It's fucking crazy. And I'm listening. I'm 2 a.m. listening. I gotta be at work at 4 a.m. I'm listening. Like I'm tuned in, not because I like the craziness of it, but I like the art. Like this is really it's good art to be able to do something like that on the fly too. You did this. He did that in like an hour.
Or was he already ready? He already knew what his response. Because sometimes that's just like Eminem, right? Like Eminem when he did this battle on the 8 Mile, and he basically told the dude what he was gonna say, and then he replied to what he was gonna say.
Yeah, that's a trick he got from black people. He just used it.
I mean, I believe he got that from black people for sure. The whole situation, him being a rapper. Him being a rapper, got that from, no, but I'm talking about specifically on the movie.
Yeah,
I mean on the movie. That's what he did. He fed him the information and gave it back. Speaking of feeding information, right? Do you really believe that Drake allegedly fed information to a mole that shared it with Kendrick?
No, I don't believe it.
I think that's cap.
It sounds like cap.
That sounds like that to me. So why would you tell somebody you're a pedophile? What in the world?
Right. Why would you put that out there? Let me let this nigga see if I'm a pedophile.
I'm a nigga.
He took the bait.
Or even the daughter thing, or unless he's trying to say that he told them the daughter thing.
I'm imagining
the daughter
Drake
thing, the pedophile thing, I don't know. That's only two things that are really.
I'm imagining Drake at home in his see-through silk robe with the frilly collar and the frilly like arms on it and his like kitten heels. And I'm thinking,
not the kitten heels.
I'm just, I'm just imagining
him.
I'm just imagining him just wrapped up in the bed, laying on the bed like with the eye mask on, like, what am I gonna do with this? Because this guy is really eating me alive. Right, he's really eating me alive. He got the clips in, and he's like, this is ridiculous. He's sipping. He living his life. He living his best light skinned life. Right. He's like, I just had a twerk contest. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna tell him that I'm a pedophile. That'll really show him. Like, I don't think that. I don't think that's what happened. I think that he was like, dang, this dude really found out that I like little girls, and I be like grooming girls. So I gotta.
I think that's why he stopped fucking with him on the tour, because he saw that.
Yeah, right.
I think
Right,
that's what started.
That's what you're alleging.
That's what I'm alleging. That he saw some weird shit and was like, "Nah, I don't fuck with this dude. He's weird."
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna start throwing shots.
And I can see that. I can really see that.
Because, like, I mean, you got. So I love Wayne, right? But we know Wayne was abused, like allegedly, right?
By the baby,
right?
Alleged.
And so Drake
not
was like,
baby,
"Well,
baby,
not the baby, by baby,
baby,
right? Allegedly." And so Drake was like, "It's not abusing me, you know. I'm fine, and I'm here for the action, right?" And so he's just when you've been abused, you're just like, "This is what I do. This is the kind of life that's normal to you, right?"
I
And
believe
so
that.
I think, and so Drake and Kendrick was like, "Wait, well, hold it. We don't do the little girls." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yeah, I'm out." And he was like, "Well, don't tell nobody that I like girls. I mean, like I like little girls, right?" So I don't know. I don't think he fed him no information, especially about why would you, of all the things to feed him, I would feed him I was on drugs. I'd be like, yeah, tell him I'm on crack.
Well, he Ozempic.
I'm actually on Ozempic.
He was
allegations.
He was saying he showed the picture on the Meet the Grams thing, but they later changed the album cover, so it's not on there anymore. But they had the pills on there. The glove,
well, because of HIPAA. Because of HIPAA.
Oh, that's what they were saying, because it's stolen property. That's what Apple and somebody else was saying. Right, stolen property. You can't make this an album cover.
Yeah, and people's medicine.
But who reported that? Drake.
Probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Drake, so Drake, she be like,
reported that the artwork upload was not okay because Apple had already approved it to be okay. So it was already there.
So Drake, because he was already sending cease and desist for certain songs for like that because he didn't like the song, whatever. He was
not cease and desist, sir.
Allegedly
cease and desist. She's giving like upset, but like trying not to seem upset. You know, like when you
said she
Drake.
Oh.
Drake.
The girls.
So and that's not like shade to Drake because she's one of the girls. And so I feel like she's just like she's upset because normally she's used to winning. And so this one is just it just made it like I saw this post of it even if she won like cerebrally, right? Like it was just like, well, I tricked you, ha ha ha. She made it Kendrick made it funny to make fun of Drake again. You know what I'm saying? And so like we remember back when it was like, oh, Drake be like, you know what I'm saying? Drake be like, you remember back, few years back, it was funny to make fun of Drake. Now it's like, oh, well, Drake is so cool, but like now it's like, oh wait, no, he's really not. He's really still the same guy who was just And
Kendrick really points that out that he's like culture vulture.
Yeah, 100%.
Culture vulturing the style.
Do you think that he technically be a culture vulture? His daddy black.
Yes, you can.
His daddy is black. His daddy blacker than my daddy.
Yeah, and his daddy probably is like that. But where'd you grow up?
His daddy is
he's Canadian, so
who was around you? It's like that's like the ghetto kid, the black kid that grew up in the Summerlin, and then he's coming down to the States and then trying to act like he hardcore. Like you ain't hard. Like niggas is gonna see that.
So which one are you, Wes?
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Listen, I do have a question though, real quick, because we winding up time. But what lines what's your takeaway lines from these disses?
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god.
And that stands for what?
That's the acronym for that is fan. They be calling him a fan a lot because he a freaky ass nigga. But let's pull up one real quick. Let me see.
Yeah, I think that it's this whole dissing situation.
Are we still 69 as adults?
69? What?
Yeah, are we still 69 as adults? Are we still 69?
It's not that complicated.
I mean, I weigh a little bit more and
yeah, I mean, like,
then you'd be on the bottom.
Why are we rushing? Like, we can.
Yeah, for real.
You don't have to rush.
You don't have to rush. We don't have to 69. We can just.
You don't have to rush.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why
is that a rush if you're? Never mind.
Like, I don't know.
You're a fan. Anyway, so
I am.
So I don't have a specific line or whatever. There's so many lines. There's thousands of lines in this thing, but I think that Drake makes a mistake by not addressing Kendrick on every single one. he starts addressing all these people, like I said, Rocky and The Weeknd and Rick Ross, and like they don't really matter. Like this is the nigga that's really giving you a headache right now.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to deflect and get them in there so you can start killing them. So so I think he makes a mistake by not doing that.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
One of the things in like the Euphoria song in the beginning, I don't know if everybody knows, they probably know now, when he starts talking backwards, it's goes.
What does it say?
That's really Richard Pryor from The Wiz. He's saying everything they say about me is true.
Wait, can we talk about the Euphoria song and why it's called the Euphoria song?
Yeah, he's the producer
of Euphoria, right? And shout out to my cousin.
Who's the producer of Euphoria?
Shout out to my cousin McKenna, because she played the young Zendaya on the original season of the first season of Euphoria. But can we talk about Euphoria real quick? And I want to talk about it because it's all these underage sex and drugs.
Right. That's what makes it
all
seem
about
true.
Underage sex and drugs.
Listen, and this is the thing, right? This is the thing I think. Kendrick doesn't respond to anything that Drake says about him beating his wife, and he doesn't respond to it, right? Because he's like, it's not true, and the masses don't even believe it. The masses believe Drake is a pedophile because of this show now that everybody's looking at. We were already looking at before, but because of the show and then the little girl that he on stage and shit. So now it's like,
and Millie Bobby Brown,
there's
look
evidence.
Like a pedophile,
right? There's evidence to this now.
Yeah, so like now you got to respond, and your response was weak,
right?
Yes, most definitely.
I've had to stop watching Euphoria because it was like, these are supposed to be high school kids.
Right. I couldn't watch it. I didn't understand what was going on. I'm like, I think I watched the first season just because my cousin was supposed to be on the first season. But I'm like watching it and I'm like, wait, this chick is like 13, 14 years old. Right. She going over to this dude's house. They're having sex. They doing drugs. Dude overdosing. She overdosing. What is really going on?
Right. I was not. And so people like, it's the best show ever. I'm like, it's like,
it's not.
Like,
it's disturbing.
In high school, I knew kids like this.
What?
Some people can relate to coming up like that.
I knew high school kids like this, right? Growing up.
Me too.
I don't think I knew, and I don't think I knew that kids like this. And stop rolling your eyes, sir, because I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I can't. I'm sorry. What? I'm telling you, I cannot. I don't recall this. Like I didn't know for sure. Like there's always speculation. Oh, this person probably does drugs, right? This person probably on coke, but I never knew that people was going to home and doing drugs. I didn't even ditch school. I was on the straight and narrow. Okay, so I'm trying to live my best, good wholesome life, right? So there was a lot of things that I just did not see. So I don't even y'all seeing that, I'm thinking like, dang, that's crazy. When did y'all see this?
Yeah, no, I definitely knew kids like the kids.
and I didn't go to parties. I didn't go to the parties like that.
Parties
either.
My grandmother said I shouldn't go to.
And I didn't go to parties either, so that could be a thing.
I
also,
was like the first time.
So there's this other thing.
What is it? Go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
There's this other thing about Dave Free, that's Kendrick's manager, saying that he fathered one of Kendrick's kids. That's a rumor out there that Kendrick never addressed. But that's one line that Drake's talking about.
Go ahead. You good?
His manager fathered one of his kids.
Go ahead, Wes. You good?
Am I good?
Yes, it's just our headphones.
Oh, okay.
Being weird.
All right. TaylorMade sucked. I didn't like it. It was Tupac and
first of all, that was weird.
Tupac
the AI situation.
Yeah, that was.
I'm like, why are you using AI on a rap beef?
It's corny
with people who did.
It's corny.
He's corny.
Anyways, because probably his ghostwriters wrote that.
I thought he was supposed to be a ghostwriter. I want to address that too. I thought Drake was supposed to be a ghostwriter.
Apparently not. Apparently
maybe everybody write for everyone.
Everybody can write for everyone.
Maybe everyone writes for everyone.
Well, I'm sure
when they say Gilly,
in a rap battle, like somebody, you should be writing your own stuff.
Gilly's trash. Gilly got a song called "I'm the Chicken Man."
Yeah, but they're saying that he was Lil Wayne's ghostwriter allegedly. He said that.
Yeah. I think that's true. But I think he got some bars or whatever. He just don't know how to spit them. I don't know.
See?
So I think the same way with Drake. I think Drake can write some of his stuff, but Drake's flow is great. Like his music is good. I'm gonna go downstairs and get in my car and listen to some more Drake.
You go listen to Drake?
And Kendrick.
Pick one.
I'm picking them both.
Who you listening to first?
Kendrick.
Okay then. Listen, not Aubrey. Not Aubrey. Well, after this.
But I will listen to. He got that one where he puts up to like 3 beats. I like that one. That was kind of cool. He ain't talking about shit, but the beat is cool. You can bop to it.
It's about
with the Kendrick shit. Kendrick hits him with the conscious shit,
like,
the
please.
Layered shit, which is cool. But he don't really do anything that you can really bop to.
I can't get jiggy.
He got the bop. Now he got the bop with the complex lyrics. Now he got you.
I can't get jiggy to this shit.
He got Drake at his own game, and he got Drake at his own game.
Yeah. Well, so this is the final question.
Drake. I mean Kendrick.
Oh, yeah. Boy, let me go. Let me start over again.
That was a Freudian slip.
Okay, we rewind. One more time. Who won the rap battle between Drake and Kendrick?
I will say Kendrick.
We're not talking to you, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking to the group. I thought we were talking to the congregation, but go ahead.
Yeah, obviously Kendrick won. He killed him with the Meet the Grams. That's what really killed him. That's really put him in the grave. He's like, whoa, this nigga is insane. Mm-hmm. That's what I would be at the studio. Like, what the fuck is this? That's how I would be at the studio. And then he put that one out that bopped, and then he put the 616, and then he put the Not Like Us, and that really killed him. It's like, man, you can't even respond to this. Then he put some weak ass the Heart Part 6, which is it's a play on words because Kendrick got the Heart 5, 4, 3, 2. He got all those, right? So he's saying, "Oh, this is the Heart Part 6." So it's corny. Come up with your own name.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Do you think that anyone is going to respond?
Yes, absolutely.
Who?
I think Kendrick. I think Kendrick waits. Actually, I think Kendrick waits. Drake puts something else out, and then Kendrick probably drops the whole album on him. And it's all Drake disses. 12 songs.
I don't want to hear
a
Kendrick album that's all Drake disses.
I do.
I don't want to hear a Kendrick album.
Of course you do.
I want to hear.
You don't want to hear a Kendrick album at all.
I can't wait till you go.
I don't want to hear a Kendrick album.
Sir,
be there.
Sir is a Kendrick Lamar.
I'm not a hater. I just see we having so many words. Like when I listen to rap, I don't listen to rap music to be like woke and it's so deep. I be listening to rap music to shake ass, and like Kendrick is not what I'm like. I be woke in my real life. I don't listen to like rap to feel woke. I listen to rap to check out, and so like I don't be wanting to hear like, oh, it's deep in black and this is deep in metaphor. I don't want to hear that shit, right? I want to hear
there's something for everybody.
No, I feel like that's what I'm saying.
For you. He made a bop for you.
I like that. I like that.
I feel like too, like usually the bop comes from Drake, and I feel like Kendrick snuck it in so that he can have the bop, the radio bop versus
he probably felt that Drake bop was coming. He's like, let me drop this bop real quick. Got your ass. What you gonna do now?
Well, listen, we about to wrap this thing up. Shout out to everybody that's listening live on all of our social platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. I appreciate y'all. Wesley,
where can people find
AKA DJ Mr. West, do you have anything to say to the people before we go?
Thank you for bringing me on the show. I appreciate it. This is kind of a first time on the show, kind of not. I've done a couple, but thank you for bringing me here. I feel really good. My life has changed within like the last month or so. So, shout out to my boo over there.
Okay then, boo.
She really supportive.
Well, shout out to the studio groupie we got up in this thing.
She's not a groupie.
Shout out to a supportive.
Everyone in here that's not on air is called a studio groupie.
Not in my book.
It's a studio groupie, but she's not. She's your groupie. My groupie is sitting outside.
She's my lady.
My group is lady. Like a blood. Okay. We don't know what he's doing out there. Okay. Shout out to studio groupies and shout out to Booze.
Shout out to Sir. Shout out to Big Sir. Appreciate you, bro.
Big ups.
Just cuz.
Yeah, big ups to my cuz. Yeah.
Sir,
shout out to E. Shout out to Kate.
Thank you. You know what? Do what I can. Shout out to everybody who's listening live. Sir, where can the people find you on social media?
They can find me on IG, the Sir Armstrong, Facebook, Sir Armstrong. Send nudes.
You can find me on every single social media platform at eCarrice. That's ECARRICE. And don't forget, you can follow us too all throughout the week at the Shady Ass Tea on Instagram.
You can't follow me,
sir.
Yeah, please follow us on the Shady Ass Instagram.
Sir. I thought don't say nothing for a second.
Don't say nothing slick. What? We've made it all the way through. We started out rough.
One day, sir is gonna post on the Shady.
No, still, there we go. There we go.
One day.
Thank you, Wes, for joining us. We
one day, sir is gonna post on the Shady Ass Tea.
Thanks for inviting me. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming through. And
some liquor up in here.
You know what? I can't drink. I can't drink and do the show. It's distracting. I used to be able to, but you can have apple juice. Don't be trying to act brand new. Don't be trying to act like you actually had something in that cup.
Apple juice.
You know what, sir?
It was crisp apple juice.
Sir, good riddance. Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
All right. Shalom.